Something in the intro that had me just piqued my curiosity.
What was that?
Or interest, rather. We said, what else are you going to watch on TV? And I started thinking about like the news people when they start talking on TV. Mm-hmm. Do you realize that I can't watch the news? I can't watch the news because these guys, the way that they portray everything, it's always like, for example, the weather. We had a snowstorm. We had a big snowstorm in February, as everyone here knows. We got 26 inches. These guys were talking about like it was the second coming of Christ. Yeah, okay, Jesus, like somehow in New York City, we've never had snow before. Why is it every before? Why is it not before every blizzard, every snowstorm we have, Home Depot runs out of shovels? What's wrong with the shovels you used before in the last snowstorm?
Yeah, they're using disposable shovels. You know, the ones that you use, and then after you're done, they're like, oh, it's not going to snow again this year. Right in the garbage. Yeah,
oh, it's December. I've never heard of snow in January, February, or March.
Right.
Dude, I have the same shovel in my parents' house that I've been using for the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's because you're a cheap fuck.
Well, but listen, you go like this, the snow still gets out on the shovel, you pelt it out.
Yeah, and the woman upstairs from me, she seems to be using the same shovel too because she's been using because the handle's broken. That's how I know it's the same shovel, cheap bitch. I gave her so much money, 1,000 pets a month.
How old is she?
I don't know. I didn't take.
Okay, hold on a second. How old is she?
I don't know, 65.
Oh, okay. And you're basically the man in the property, right? Because this is a small. This is like a small dwelling.
Right.
The next snowstorm, you didn't shovel the snow, did you?
Listen, I pay $1,000, man. You want me to shovel the snow? I pay maintenance.
My $1,000 actually had no problem with having a 65-year-old woman shovel your snow.
I have no problem. And on top of that,
who did it?
I didn't. I don't know who did it. All I know is I woke up and my walkway, my pathway was clean as it should be. I'm not here to shovel snow. If I want to start shoveling snow, I'm going to start deducting shit.
You are disgusting.
I might as well be
You are a
acidic.
Disgusting, unremorseful piece of
and on top of that, I don't even take the garbage out. That garbage stays there, and I know that she gets downstairs and she puts it out. Listen, I pay maintenance every goddamn month over here. What do you think?
You're sick.
No, listen.
Look at you smiling. Look at you smiling. You have no.
I pay $1,000 a month, and it includes maintenance. Do you understand or you don't understand?
I hope something happens to you.
Yeah.
Whereas was the news camera come? No, not like that. Something happens to you. Something happens to you where people can't find you, and then when they do find you, then you don't exactly look the same way you do now. And that people, when they start talking about stuff, they can't go to her and say, oh, he used to shovel my walk, he used to take the trash out, because you goddamn selfish bastard, you don't do it.
No, that's a sign of a criminal, the one that actually does the cleaning. Oh, he said he was a nice guy, he used to shovel. Those are all the serial killers. You know what?
Yeah, he was always taking out my trash because there were heads in it.
Yeah, he was taking the trash out. I always noticed that. I thought people were helping him out, but that was actually other hands sticking out of the barrel. Listen, I pay maintenance every month. I want, if she said to me, hey, listen, if you do some work.
So you don't care if you're leasing land from the United Cerebral Palsy of the Greater Methodist Center of Queens, and that people use their hands to get to and from. As long as you're paying the money, you think it's okay.
If they're putting my money in their pocket, they're responsible to put salt, sprinkle the salt.
You don't think that there's any kind of social kindness involved, or some respect for age?
I understand where you're coming from. And we live in an egotistical and self-centered society.
You don't ever feel you should counter that?
Absolutely not. Not when it comes to... Listen, like I said, if she said to me, hey, listen, we're going to deduct $50 for this, $100 for this, I would go upstairs and cook a fucking dinner. You understand? I'd cook a dinner if she wants little fucking chuleta, arroz con pollo.
So you don't ever think, even though this is like a financial transaction, basically you stay in this person's home and you basically give them money for it, you don't think there's like a little gray area that you could basically help her out with,
I am helping her out. $1,000 I'm helping her out. All right?
Bastard.
All I know is she goes on vacation 2 times a year. She never invited my ass. She never said to me, hey, you want to come along? Shovel the snow in Puerto Rico? No, I didn't get that, did I now?
Little boy toy, rub some oil on my back.
You want to rub some oil on my wrinkles?
Anyways, that's... The reduction shall be reflected in next month's bill.
Christ, I might as well be oiling down a Shar-Pei puppy.
Whoa, wait.